Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. We're playing more DC deck building game for the Solo Crisis League. We are caught up. We are live. So about a month ago, if you're not aware, if you haven't watched a single one of these videos, I guess, that's fine. This could be your first one. Any of them could be your first one, right? Anyway, I broke my hand about a month ago, and it's still healing. Just got out of the cast about a week ago today, actually. So that is that. There's that hand. Ta-da. So, I don't have full use of it yet. I'm still kind of practicing my shuffling and stuff all the time. That's kind of been one of my regular exercises. Um, so that might slow me down sometimes. I have to stop and stretch and stuff. But basically, since I broke my hand a month ago, I wasn't able to play for quite some time. We are caught up live in terms of round 4. We finished round 4. We finished round 3. We're going back now to finish up round 1 because I got one game in before I broke my hands. We're going to finish up the last 2 attempts at round 1, and then we'll do the 3 attempts at round 2. If you're not sure what I'm talking about with all this, it's about the Solo Crisis League. It's a semi-competitive way of playing the DC deck building game and its Crisis expansions. I'll be talking about it more later. So, we're on Season 9, which is All-Stars theme. So we have 2 character choices, and they are Red Tornado and Blue Beetle. I'm going to give myself kind of a unique challenge that I'll talk about more in a bit. So since it is Season 9, Round 1, we're looking at the base set of Teen Titans with Crisis 1. Now, we had the last one we played, round 4, was the original base set and Crisis 4, and they were phenomenal games. They went incredibly smoothly, and everything seemed to be going in my favor. At least 2 out of 3 times. The third time was still a pretty standard game, but the first 2 were just out of the park good. So, really happy with how those went. Now, we'll see what the inverse has to do, right? So this is now the Teen Titans base set plus Crisis 1. Sorry, I'm not feeling great, so I might cough from time to time. So I've been actually out sick the last few days. My voice might sound a little different to you. It sounds different to me. I don't know if it affects other people, but regardless, hello, hello, hello. So I'm just gonna try and play these games, drink lots of water, and go about my day, I guess. So, oh yeah, I gave myself a unique challenge. That's right. Since these rounds have already been played, I know how many people have played what character and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the least played character each setup. That's what I'm going to do. So the least played of these 2 choices was Red Tornado. And honestly, I can see why. With the base set of Teen Titans, Blue Beetle's ability is pretty strong. He reads, once during each of your turns, if you control 7 or more cards, draw a card. Now you control ongoing cards that you have in play. So that means when you're playing Teen Titans and you have all of those ongoing cards, yeah, they count towards that 7 and they will get you extra card draw. Nice. That's why most people went with Blue Beetle, but I'm giving myself the challenge of going to Red Tornado. Now, the theme is All-Stars anyway. These are some of the strongest characters anyway, so Red Tornado I think is going to do great. Once during each of your turns, if there are 4 or more different card types in your discard pile, plus 2 power. Now, that's not going to happen very often in the early game, but in the late game, we're going to have plus 2 power most turns. All right, so let's get this all set up. I guess we'll talk about our first crisis and villain first. We have Arkham Breakout and Ra's al Ghul. Arkham Breakout, when a villain with an attack enters the lineup, treat it as if it were a first appearance attack against all players. So even in this first initial lineup, they will attack. Now, to beat is unique for solo mode. It's got a unique to beat text. At the start of your turn, discard your hand, remove this crisis if each card in your hand has a different name. So I need 5 cards with different names, which means we're looking at least 5 turns, probably closer to 10 turns with all the shuffling and trying to destroy starters and stuff and getting them all in one hand. So it's going to take a bit to beat Arkham Breakout, but we can certainly do it. And then to beat, oh, we already talked about to beat. That's what it is. Duh. And then Ra's al Ghul. At the end of your turn, if you did not buy or gain a card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. So that's pretty self-explanatory too, but just in case, you do add 1 card per turn in a crisis game. With Ra's al Ghul, if I didn't buy a card from the lineup during that turn, so if I bought a kick, for example, we'll actually add 2 cards that turn. That's how that works, and that's how we'll play it. So let's get that first lineup going. We've got Captain Atom, Azarath, Energy Absorption. That is a fantastic early game card. Strife has an attack and flight. Okay, we want to get that flight for these attacks. Gotta get energy absorption. We have an attack from Strife. Each foe reveals his hand and discards each card with the same name as a card in the lineup. Well, fortunately, none of these do. And we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a really easy choice for me. That's energy absorption. We're going to fly through this game. Anytime you get that early destruction card, you're set up pretty nice. New card comes out and doesn't have an attack. We're looking at 2 power, which is perfect because we're going to buy Flight, which is a defense card for all the villains that are going to pop up. You know, it's funny. You watched me shuffle these punches and vulnerabilities, and they couldn't have lined up any better for me, honestly. So, I think Flight is only 1 power. Flight's only 1 power, so Flight's essentially a punch with a defense. But once we start destroying these other starters, these vulnerabilities and stuff, we're going to be in a good place. All right, let's get a new card coming out. John Constantine, another destruction. We're going to be just fine this game. Draw a card, and then you may destroy a card in your hand. That's the end of this vulnerability. Card deck's already getting stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. I really want John Constantine, but I can't afford him. Instead, we'll just get rid of Strife. 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. Has an attack, but we have a defense, so each foe destroys a starter in their hand or discard pile. Each who does gains a weakness. We'll defend with Flight. You may discard this card to avoid attack. If you do, you may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. I'm going to put Energy Absorption on top of my deck and go about my turn. 1, 2 power is all we got. That's enough to say goodbye to Gizmo. Gotta say goodbye to Gizmo. All right. So we have Shimmer taken care of. Her attack's done. We keep buying cards in the lineup, so we haven't had to deal with Ra's al Ghul, really. I do want John Constantine, but I also want to generate some power, so Captain Atom could be useful. A kick would be nice, but it does mean I have to get some extra power in order to avoid Ra's al Ghul's effect. New card comes out. Another attack. Each reveals his hand and discards each card with the same name as a card in the lineup, but none of us have a card in the lineup, or none of these are in the lineup, obviously. Draw a card, I may destroy one in my hand, will destroy the vulnerability we just drew. Good start. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Goodbye to Shimmer. I really want to get 5 power here. I want to get John Constantine. I want to get Azarath. I want to do all sorts of things. I don't really need Azarath, I guess. Jericho. Okay, he's got an attack, right? It's only when a villain with an attack enters, so we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll get Jericho. I don't really want Jericho, but I need to get something from the lineup, and I need cards with different names to beat Arkham Breakout. So we've already destroyed 2 vulnerabilities at, like, what? Is this our second or third shuffle? All right, draw a card. I may destroy one in my hand. We're going to destroy one of these punches. You know what? No, we're not. Does it say you may or that you have to? Then you may destroy a card in your hand. I don't have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. We're going to get John Constantine for that. I know he doesn't generate power, but he is going to be a consistent destruction and a little bit more control than we have with energy absorption right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We'll say goodbye to Strife for that. Still just dealing with punches as our main generator of power. I would like something else, but something else has to come out. Something that gives us 2 or more power. That's not 6 cost, because I'm not getting 6 power. Highest I can get per turn right now is 5 power, because all of my cards are +1. All right. Reveal the top 2 cards of our deck, draw one of them, and put the other on top of your deck or destroy it. I guess we'll leave a punch on top of my deck. You know, we'll start destroying punches. Why not? Because we can't generate power. We don't have enough. That's why, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. I have to get a kick. I can't not get a kick. I need that 2 power card. So a new card comes out. Second card because we didn't buy a card in the lineup, which is great because now we have Bow Staff available to us. Energy Absorption, we can draw a card, and then we can destroy a card in my hand. Really want that Bow Staff card. Draw a card. It is a punch. We're not going to destroy it, though, I don't think. Yeah, we're not. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of Zookeeper and get another kick. I do want Bow Staff. I probably should have gone a Bow Staff instead, but I really wanted to get rid of the villain because I'm thinking we can get rid of this crisis soon. Signature Trenchcoat. It's going to be pretty key for Red Tornado because he's going to need those villains in order to increase the odds that we have 4 card types in our discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For that 5, I was hoping I could do multiple cards. We'll do Signature Trenchcoat. We'll start building up some cool villains. Get to Red Tornado much faster than your average game if you've got that Signature Trenchcoat waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. The villain with an attack. Each foe reveals his hand and discards cards until his hand contains no duplicates. Well, there are no duplicates in my hand. The bad news is I'd really like to get rid of Arkham Breakout, but we can't because there's a villain right now. Let's do John Constantine. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, draw one, and put the other on top of your deck, or destroy it. We'll draw this kick and destroy this punch. Then do Energy Absorption to draw a card. And then we may destroy one in our hand. We'll destroy the punch we just got. 2, 3, 4. We'll buy Bow Staff. And then we'll use this to get a card from the destroyed pile. I really want Zookeeper. It's a great defense card. It's an ongoing defense, so you just put it down and it sits there till you need it. New card comes out. Do we have enough to trigger Red Tornado now? We have red, gray, sorry, we have villain, equipment, superpower, and starter. That's 4 types. So we get 2 power right away from Red Tornado. 3, 4, 5. Goodbye, Psycho Pirate. And then we have 2 more power that we can't really do anything with. This vulnerability is really evading my multiple destruction cards. All right, as long as a new villain doesn't come out, I'd say we have a pretty good chance at beating Arkham Breakout. All right, do we have... Oh, we got 2 punches. Oh, well. Energy Absorption draws a card, then we'll destroy... Oh, we'll destroy this punch. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get New Titans Tower. New card comes out. It's a villain. Hold on, we've got location, starter, hero, and superpowers. That is 2 power from Red Tornado. The 3, 4, 5 power, because there's a villain in the lineup. We'll get rid of Plasmus, leaving us with 2 power. 4 power, put this ongoing defense down. 5 power, and a vulnerability. We're going to get Molecular Vibration. Move on. We are getting Red Tornado's ability, churning through it pretty often. That's good. I want to get Plasmus up there. New card comes out. Another villain. Just can't beat this Arkham Breakout because of this villain that keeps coming up. We'll get 3 power from Bow Staff, getting rid of Gizmo, leaving us with 1 power. We'll get a card from the destroyed pile. Do want Plasmus, so that's the one. 1 power. Reveal 2 cards here. We'll draw this one, destroy the last vulnerability. So again, we are at 1 power, 2, 3, 4 power. We'll go ahead and buy a kick. All right. Do we get 5 cards, different name? Do we get no villain? No villain, and we got 2 punches again. All right, first time I play an ongoing card. During each of your turns, draw a card. All right, we'll also put Molecular Vibration down. Energy Absorption, draw a card, and then I may destroy one in my hand. Goodbye to this punch. And it's just 2, 4, 5 power. Oh, you know what? We probably have this. We have Superpower, Starter, Hero, and Equipment. So that's actually 7 power. So that's much more significant. We'll get Lasso of Lightning. I do like the way that one works. You know what? Actually, instead of that, we're going Animal Man and a kick. Gonna double down on that. Now let's try and beat Arkham Breakout. Oh, we got a villain again with an attack. Shuffle this up. Well, we have Zookeeper, so we'll be fine. All right. Gain control of each ongoing card that foe controls. At the end of your turn, return each one in play to that foe. This doesn't really affect us. We're doing just fine. Don't have to defend even. At the end of turn, so I guess we would lose the ongoing cards we have. We'll defend with Zookeeper. Doesn't really matter. Let's go Animal Man 2 power. We'll say Superpower. Yup. 4, 6, 8. Goodbye to match. These 1 power, 2 power, and we can get something from the destroyed pile of cost 5 or less. So it can't be this. I guess they're all just kind of +2 power. So we'll go with Shimmer here. Just another villain. Just more of that card type, you know? To get Red Tornado's ability popping. All right, please don't be a villain. Okay, do we have... yes, we do. We have 5 cards of different names. We have 5 cards of different names. All right. We're going to discard this hand, which beats Arkham Breakout. That also means, though, that we don't get to draw a card this turn. I could try Molecular Vibration, though. Let's do it. Let's try Molecular Vibration to draw a card. 1 power. Can't do anything with that. Well, 1 power, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 card types. So that's actually 3 power, which is still not enough. I tried. I was trying to make it happen. Didn't get there, though. Oh well. So we have to add 2 cards to the lineup is my point. Because of Ra's al Ghul. But the crisis is over. So no more villain attacks, but we still have to buy things in the lineup or beat Ra's al Ghul, one of those two. Would like some more defense cards. That would be really nice. Hey, look, Zookeeper's down, which triggers New Titan's Tower to draw a card. One, two, three, we'll say Superpower. It is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to use that to just say goodbye to Ra's al Ghul and move on. I could have bought some cards. I mean, that's plenty of power, obviously. But we've got Zookeeper to defend. And we've got enough cards in our discard pile to generate some power next turn. So I feel pretty good about just continuing. All right, our new crisis. The final countdown. At the end of your turn, at the start of your turn, put a card of cost 1 or greater from your hand into the lineup. Your team must destroy a card with cost 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. All right. Our new villain is Deathstroke. Each player destroys a hero, superpower, and equipment in his hand. We will avoid this. We'll destroy. We'll defend a flight, and we can put a card on top of our deck. We're going to put a kick on top of our deck, I think. No, Jericho. Jericho's pretty useless. Jericho's a good one to give up for this crisis. That's why I'm thinking we do that one. New card comes out for the turn, and we also have to do a card from our hand. So, I guess I'll put... I don't want to put Shimmer out there. I don't want to put... I guess it's Molecular Vibration, because the other ones are all keepers in my mind. All right, so where are we anyway with these cards? We've got a bunch of 6-cost cards, don't we? These all cost 6. All 5 of these cards cost 6. That's unusual to say, like, oh, wait, 6 of these cards that cost 6. 5, 5, 4, and 3. So we need 2 and 7 right now. 2 and will come up. 7 might be a bit trickier. We haven't seen one yet. I guess the only one we've seen is Match, but you can't use villains for this. So my strategy in this is always to not buy anything I don't have another number for. So there are a few cards there I want that I can't really buy within my usual strategy. We will use Energy Absorption to draw a card. We may destroy one in our hand. Oh, it's Jericho. What was I thinking? Not going to destroy that. All right. 1, 2, 3. Get a card from the destroyed pile. I don't really want any of these. I guess I'll get Psycho Pirate. It's 2 power at least. We only got 3 power. I'll go ahead and buy a kick, but that's that. New card comes out, and we have to add a card from our hand. We will add a kick. That'll replace Molecular Vibration, because I'd like to buy that one back. All right, Bow Staff's going to get 3 power because of Jinx. And then Red Tornado. Do we have 4 types over here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, we do. So now we're at 5 power already. Just looking at my options out here. 5 power. Okay. Why did I do that? Why did I shuffle? Oh, it's because we're going to use John Constantine. 5 power. Look at these two. We'll draw Animal Man, leave this on top. 6, 7, superpower. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Goodbye, Jinx, leaving us with 7 power. We'll get Molecular Vibration, leaving us with 4 power. And I'm not going to buy House of Mystery. I really want House of Mystery, but we're going to leave it there just in case we don't have another 4 come up for a while. Don't want to be stuck here. A 2-cost Ravager. I don't really want to give up Ravager, but I kind of have to, it looks like. All right, Energy Absorption is going to draw a card. We may destroy one in our hand. That's goodbye to a punch. And then over here, do we have what it takes? Superpower. We've got 3 card types, not 4. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's lots of 6s out there. We'll go ahead and get Tim Drake. He's a good one. Whew. I feel like there's still one more vulnerability floating around. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Maybe we did ultimately get that. But if there is, it's in this hand. Okay, we must not. New card comes out. We have to add a card to the lineup. I think I forgot to do that last turn. Well, you can have Jericho. 3 power from Bow Staff. 4, 5, sure. We'll discard Zookeeper to draw a card. Yeah, we'll use that. We'll get Animal Man, leave this here. 6, 7, superpower. 8, 9, 10, and we'll get a card from the destroyed pile. We'll get rid of Killer Frost for 4, and we'll actually get her from the destroyed pile. So we have 6 power left over then. I do want Lasso of Lightning, so we'll go ahead and get that. That's a really good card for moving ongoing cards around. Bunker for 4. That's a good one. Okay, let's start here. Do we have what we need? Yeah, we got all 4 types, so that's 2 power from Red Tornado. Draw a card. I may destroy one in my hand. We've got enough of these kicks. Wait, did I not add a card at the beginning of my turn? I didn't. We'll add a kick. I want to destroy one of these kicks too. So we're at 2 power. 4, 6, put a hero from my discard pile into my hand, and then gain an equipment from the lineup. Guess I'll take John Constantine. We'll draw this, destroy the punch. We'll gain this equipment from the lineup. 2, 4. Put this down. That triggers New Titan's Tower to draw a card. 6 power. We'll go ahead and buy Bunker. All right, so we have 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Still looking for that 7. I would like a different 2 out there if possible as well. I honestly want to put the 6 I just gained out there as well, so we probably will put that out. There's a different 2. I have to put something out there. We'll put this kick out there. Really gonna just fill it up with kicks. We'll go with Bunker. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 card of each type into your hand and discard the rest. They are all different types. Put Zookeeper down. Triggers New Titan's Tower to draw a card. 1 power, and then we get to draw a card because there are no foes that would do that. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 superpower. Yep. Draw a card. May destroy one in my hand. We'll destroy a kick. We've got enough of these things floating around. So again, we're at 5 power. 6, 7, 8. We will discard this to draw another card. 9, 10. I can gain an equipment from the lineup. We'll gain this one. Still have 10 power, though. We'll get Cadmus Labs. Would like House of Mystery, but we still haven't seen another 4-cost card. All right, is there enough here? No, we gotta shuffle this up. New card comes out. It's a 2-cost. It's Shapeshift, so that's a good replacement for Ravager. All right, we gotta put something out there. We'll put Shimmer out there, I think. She's a villain though. She won't really apply. I think it still has to be Shimmer though. We'll just put it out there. We'll destroy it. All right, John Constantine revealing 2 cards. We will draw. We're gonna draw Colony Suit and leave T-Wing there. We're going to use 1. We can discard an ongoing card you control. If I do +2 power, so that's 3 power. 4, put an ongoing card from my discard pile into my hand. Get a card from the destroyed pile. I don't think there's anything I want from over here. Yeah, there really isn't. So we'll just go for the 6 power instead. Goodbye the Shimmer. And we'll buy Ravager. No, we'll buy Shapeshift. Because we'll need that for some other things. I'm not playing these on purpose because I don't want to draw a card. Because I know what's on top of this deck, and I want to put it out there this turn. Like I said earlier, I don't really want T-Wing here. It's not a great card. So T-Wing's going to be the card we add to the lineup, and that's the 6 I want to get rid of. The rest of it's passable, I guess. We still need a 7, though. So we'll put Zookeeper down, triggers New Titan's Tower to draw a card. Put Cadmus Labs down. Draw a card. I may destroy a card in my hand. I will not. Bunker. Reveal these 3 cards. Put 1 of each type into my hand. They're all different types. Good, good, good. So red 0 power still. What's over here? We have 1, 2, 3 card types only. Guess I destroyed all those starters, huh? And now I'm not going to get 4 card types as often. Because there is only 1, 2... Right? Because I need more card types. Didn't think about that part, did I? So, hero, villain, superpower, and equipment. What do I have over here? I have a hero. I've got hero, villain, superpower, and equipment. I've got all four, so that is 2 power. What am I talking about? I have 2 power there. 2 power. Use this, put a hero from my discard pile into my hand. Oh, I don't want to use that. I don't want to gain an equipment from the lineup, so I don't want to do that. Still at 2 power. 5 power. Goodbye, Mammoth. So 0 power. 2 power. Are you an equipment? No. 3, 4, 5. Not going to play this. Not going to buy anything out there. Just going to move on. We've got a nice tight deck. It's just really worrying about sorry. It's worrying about getting that 7 cost card. It could be anywhere. Let's start with John Constantine revealing these two. We'll draw Killer Frost. We'll leave this here. We'll play Bunker, revealing these 3 cards, putting one of each type into my hand. We didn't put a card out there at the beginning of our turn. We'll put Energy Absorption out there. There's enough of that going on. We've got enough destruction. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So then we do this. We'll put Colony Suit. No, we'll put, yeah, Colony Suit. And we'll put this back. Okay. 2, 3 and draw a card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will discard this to draw another card. 9, I can put this back in my hand, put it down to draw another card via Titan's Tower. Add this to our ongoing section. 10 power. We're going to go ahead and buy House of Mystery because we've got a replacement 4. Still 6 power left over. I guess we'll get Tactile Kinesis. Okay, couple ongoing cards. We're really going to fill out these ongoing slots we've got. That's fine. There's our 7. Shuffle this up. We have to add a card to the lineup, but then we can beat the final countdown. We'll add what? We'll add Shapeshift for now. We'll get it back real easily. All right, we're going to destroy a 7, a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, and a 2. Or do I want to destroy Shapeshift? No, we've got enough going on with destruction that we don't have to worry about Ravager so much. That's gone. I'm going to put that on top because I want to get it. And the lineup is good again. And that's the end of Final Countdown. So now we need to get rid of Deathstroke. Okay. Well, put a hero from my discard pile into my hand, and then gain an equipment from the lineup. Wow, there are none, are there? So I guess I won't play that card. Let's go 2. We'll say it's a superpower. Now it's a location. What's this say? Once during each of your turns, choose a hero or villain with cost 3 or less. I don't have that. I'll put it into your hand, huh? We'll put Zookeeper into my hand. Play it, because then it triggers New Titan's Tower. And then put down House of Mystery. So we play a 5 or cost more card, we can draw another card. So we play Tim Drake, even though he doesn't do anything, we still draw a card. I don't think we put a card out for this turn yet. Okay. That's good. We're going to use Molecular Vibration to draw a card. And play Lasso of Truth to put that back in my hand and put it back down. So we're at 3 power so far. Another ongoing card played. 4. I can get to 6, but that's not quite what I need. I'm going to use that to get Mammoth. And we'll go ahead and get Detonator, but I don't really need him. Don't really need that destruction. He's more about when we get to something that counts ongoing cards, we'll have that ready. We should definitely have Red Tornado triggered this turn. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 card types. So that's 2 power from Red Tornado. Look at these two. We'll draw Colony Suit and leave Plasmus here. One power, draw card. 3 power because of Red Tornado. Sorry. 4. We can discard an ongoing card. If we do, +2 power. We'll discard Tactile Kinesis, so we'll get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. To reveal the next 3 cards. One of each type into our hand, huh? We'll put these 2 in our hand. Get Detonator down. 7, 8, are you a hero? Yup. 9, 10, we'll discard Detonator. If we do, we can draw a card. Get this down. That's our first superpower we played. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may destroy it. I will not. All right, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll get rid of Deathstroke. That leaves us with 4 power. 4 power, huh? Put a hero from your discard pile into your hand and then gain an equipment from the lineup. Well, that doesn't really do anything for us. I guess it triggers House of Mystery. So yeah, that'll trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. 5, put an ongoing card from my discard pile into my hand. Sure, we'll put Detonator down. Really filling up that lineup with ongoing cards here. I guess at some point we're going to see Collapsing Parallel Worlds, and all these ongoing cards will stay with us, which is nice. That is a nice touch for this particular combination. So we're going to get a new Crisis and a new Villain. Let's figure out what those are, huh? We have we have 2 defenses in our hand, so that's great. Our new Crisis is Wave of Terror, who I think has a unique ability within solo. At the start of your turn, discard all cards that share the lowest cost in your hand. And then to beat... At the start of your turn, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Remove this Crisis if one of these cards has cost 1 or greater. If each of these cards has 1 or greater. Sorry, not 1. Each. That's not hard. We already got rid of all of our starters. We have no weaknesses. That'll go away first turn as long as there's no villains. Our new villain, though, is Captain Cold. Each player flips his superhero face down. We're going to just defend against that with... attack. If you do, draw 2 cards. You may destroy a starter in your hand or discard pile. We'll use Mammoth to draw 2 cards. Alright, Wave of Terror. We have to discard each card that shares the lowest cost in our hand. So that'd be 2 right now, I think. Yeah, it's 2. And then to beat... we didn't put a card out yet. Okay, it's not a villain. To beat, at the start of your turn, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Remove this price if each has a cost of 1 or greater. Well, the thing is, I don't have any cards that don't qualify for that. So yeah, all 3 of these are discarded. And that is the end of Wave of Terror already. So that's fine. So Captain Cold at 10, we'll be fine with that. I don't think I have enough for Red Tornado yet, do I? We got ourselves a hero, a villain, a superpower. We need equipment over here. I got an option. I don't know if I want to do that yet, though. I'm thinking about it. Think about it. Here we go. Tim Drake. Put a hero from our discard pile into our hand, and then gain an equipment from the lineup. So we'll gain Quiver of Arrows, and now we've got 4 card types over there. Equipment, hero, villain, and superpower. So that's 2 power there. Let's go ahead and go with a Bunker. I really like that card. Looking at these 3. We'll put these 2 in our hand, discard this one. So still at 2 power. We're going to go 3 power, discarding this to get to 4, 5 power. 6, 7. 8, we can put an ongoing. Oh, wait, hold on. 6, 7. No, that's fine, yeah. 8, we'll put an ongoing card into our hand. Detonator's back. We're going to play it, which triggers New Titan's Tower to draw another card. So 8 power, and we get to draw another card. We're going to play our entire deck this turn. Constantine, revealing these two. We'll draw this and leave Flight there. I don't want to draw anymore. I want to leave Flight for defense if needed. That's 9, 10. That beats Captain Cold. So the rest of this is just for fun now. We know what it is, so I'm just not going to use it. We'll say 2, it's a villain, even though we know it's a superpower. So it's a villain. No, it's not. 2, not going to play this because then I would draw a card. And then I can get a card from the destroyed pile. I guess I'll buy Shapeshift for 2 because you might need it for a crisis later. I don't know if I want anything from the destroyed pile, though. That's 5 or less. That can't be it. That can't be it. I mean, kicks could, but what's the point? I guess Gizmo is 1 and draw a card as long as I get to keep Detonator. Yeah, we'll go ahead with Gizmo. He's another villain, too, so it's another of that card type, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta shuffle this up. Okay, so yeah, your Red Tornado is obviously benefiting from a diverse deck in terms of card types. So since that's the only way to get villains minus a few crisis cards, that's what we got to do. All right, let's see what our new crisis is. We've got 2 defense cards of Mammoth and Flight, as well as Zookeeper out here. Our new villain, our new crisis is a Death in the Family. At the start of your turn, destroy a hero in the lineup. If there are none to destroy, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Each player must destroy a defense card in his hand. Very well. And then our new crisis is... new villain is Sinestro. He costs 3 more to defeat for each hero in the lineup, which is thankful for a Death in the Family. Each player puts all heroes from his hand into the lineup. We will defend against that. We'll just go ahead and use Zookeeper. No, we'll use Mammoth. Yeah, we'll use Mammoth because that allows us to draw 2 cards. And who doesn't want to do that? Alright, so at the start of our turn, we have to destroy a hero in the lineup, so that's the end of Jericho. We should add a card first, though. Magic. Okay, then Jericho. Alright, so we have to destroy a defense, right? Yeah, we're going to destroy Flight. There's plenty of copies of it. We'll get it back because Flight is pretty important for defeating a certain crisis. Dimension Shift, it's called. Okay. Look at the top card of our deck. We may discard it. No, we can leave it there. We'll use John Constantine, though. Look at these 2. We'll put this in our hand, leave this here. That does trigger House of Mystery, though, to draw a card anyway. 1 power. Because of Detonator, we get to draw another card. Look at the next 3 cards. We'll go with Colony Suit and leave discard Bowstaff. Still at 1 power. 2 power, discard this to get the 3/4 power. 5 power and draw a card. 6, 7. 8, 9. Let's say it's a superpower. It's an equipment. 10, 11. I can discard an ongoing card. If I do, I can draw a card. We'll discard this. 12. Put an ongoing card into my hand. We're at 12, so we're going to say goodbye to Sinestro, leaving us with 2 power. We'll get a card from the destroyed pile. I do want Flight back. 3. Put Detonator down, which triggers New Titan's Tower to draw a card. This is crazy. This deck is doing just fine. Just fine. Tactile Kinesis is on the board. Tim Drake doesn't do anything. And we'll move on to the next turn. We have 3 power. I'll go ahead and buy a kick, because I think I want to get magic in the future. And kicks are perfect for magic. Magic kicks. Wait, we gotta shuffle everything, don't we? Yep. Alright, so we got Zookeeper in play to defend against whatever's about to happen. I'm sure we'll draw one of them too. There's a good chance at least. Yeah, we got Mammoth again. Our new crisis is Atlantis attacks. At the start of your turn, resolve all villain attacks in the lineup against you. If there are no attacks, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Each player must discard 3 non-starter cards, each with different card types. That's perfect for Red Tornado. Atrocitus. Each player puts his hand under his superhero. Sorry. If you avoid this attack, put a random card from your hand under your superhero. When the villain is defeated, discard those cards. We'll discard Mammoth. If you do, draw 2 cards, and you may destroy a starter, but I don't have any starters left. I have to put a random card underneath Red Tornado. All right. Random card. Just going to shuffle it up here. And this one. It's a superpower, so that Red Tornado is going to hold on to that. So card comes out, and because of Atlantis attacks, all the villains attack. If there are no villain attacks, we add a card to the lineup. And then to beat it, we have to discard 3 non-starter cards, each of different card types. All right, well, this is a hero. That's a superpower. And this is an equipment, right? No, we'll go with this equipment. And that's perfect, because now there's 4 card types over there for Red Tornado. So thank you, Atlantis Attacks, for setting up Red Tornado. So we're at 2 power already. 3, 4. I'm actually going to go for the 6 and go ahead and get both of these cards because I do want them. Do I want to do anything over here? Now we're good. I probably could have drawn some cards and stuff and really pushed the ongoing cards to my favor and beat Atrocitus that turn, but I did want those cards for later, so might as well just get them while we can. Alright, let's look at the top card. We may discard it. We'll leave it there, and we should definitely, we have what we need for Red Tornado already. We already checked last turn, so 2 power. Reveal the next 3 cards here. We'll leave Plasmas here, use Killer Frost. So we're at 2, 3 power, and draw a card. 4, we can discard this to get to 5, 6 power. Put a hero from my discard pile into my hand. It's just the one. Play it to look at these 2. We'll draw this, leave this here, but that does trigger House of Mystery to draw another card. 7, we do control equipment, so we can now draw a card. Actually surprised this is so low in terms of power generated. 8, 9, 10, we'll say superpower. It's an equipment. 11, 12, we'll discard this for Plasmas here to draw a card. 13, put this back in my hand, put it down, triggers New Titan's Tower to draw a card. 14, 15, 16, because of Cinder Block. We'll just go ahead and get rid of Atrocitus, leaving us with 5 power. This comes back. Goodbye, Cinder Block, leaving us with 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6 power. We're going to get a copy of Magic. No, we'll get a kick and shapeshift with the plan of getting Magic soon. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, we've got 2 defenses in our hand again, as well as all of this, including Zookeeper, so we're good. Let's go ahead and move all this over here. Don't really like Captain Atom. He always ends up sitting out there. All right. New villain is Darkseid. Oh, you know what? I think Sinestro cost extra for heroes, and I don't remember if I checked that. I'll go back and watch the video later. I can't. It's too late now. Yeah. Shoot. All right, so he costs 3 more to defeat for each superpower in the lineup. Each player puts all superpowers from their hand into the lineup. That's his attack. We'll defend with Mammoth, which allows us to draw 2 cards. We forgot to get a Crisis. What am I doing? New Crisis is Dimension Shift. Oh, shoot. If it's Dimension Shift, go back. This was here. It didn't have any cards in the lineup. Come on. If it's Dimension Shift, then instead of defending with Mammoth, we defend with Flight, which allows us to put a card from our discard pile on top of our deck, and we'll put Shapeshift on top of our deck. Now we'll put another copy of Flight on top of our deck. So I know I swear I kept track of that because there was no deck. I played Flight as defense. I'm sorry, I put it on top of your discard pile on top of your deck. Perfect. And then we're good from Dark Side and Dimension Shift. So we're good for Dimension Shift. So a new card comes out. Now I didn't really go over Dimension Shift. I just know what this one does. So put the top 3 cards in the main deck into the lineup. So we gotta do that. All cards in the lineup cost 2 more to buy. To beat, each player needs to reveal a top card of their deck. If any player reveals a card of cost exactly 2, remove this Crisis. Now we set it up so that there is a card of cost exactly 2 there. But now we need to get rid of those villains first. We get 2 power from Red Tornado, so that's the good news. We'll get Tactile Kinesis down. We can reveal this, but I'm not going to destroy that. So that's 2 power. And then Cybernetic Enhancement gets us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She cost 6, so that leaves us with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goodbye, Lady Vic, leaving us with 1 power. Because of Dimension Shift, we reveal the top card of our deck. It does cost exactly 2, and Dimension Shift is over. So that's the good news. Bad news is we still have to deal with Darkseid, who costs extra for superpowers, I believe, which is magic right now. So I know that was a bit of a mess. Sorry about that. That's why you have to do the Crisis first, but I just glanced right over it for some reason. I've played a game before where I just went straight to the villain and forgot to do a Crisis at all. That's not good. Okay. So new card comes out. Let's deal with it. So we've got Bunker first. We're going to look at these 3 cards. Put 1 of each type into our hand, which is perfect. Gizmo comes out 1 power, triggered by Detonator to draw a card. 2, 3. Reveal these 2 cards. We'll put Colony Suit in our hand, leave this here, but that triggers House of Mystery anyway, so we're good there. Still at 3 power. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. That's enough to get rid of Darkseid. We're at 0 now, because he costs 3 extra because of magic. We'll use Signature Trenchcoat to get a copy of Lady Vic into our hand. Our discard pile, I mean. 1, 2, we'll discard Tactile Kinesis. Wrong one. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, discard Tactile Kinesis to draw a card. 5, 6. We'll go ahead and use that to get magic. We've wanted magic for a bit, so now it's time. All right, we have no defense in our hands, but we still have Zookeeper, so I'm okay with that. Now let's see what we can do about that. Our new Crisis is Untouchable Villain. At the start of your turn, put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. If it's not a villain, discard a card. Each player destroys 8 cards with a cost in their hand in order to beat this. Okay. The Joker, who has a different first appearance attack. Discard a random card. If its cost is 0, gain a weakness, and repeat this. We're going to discard Zookeeper to defend. So you have to add a card to the lineup. If it's not a villain, we have to add another one, right? Well, card for the turn, then a card for the crisis. And if it's not a villain, discard a card, okay? I'm gonna discard... I'll discard Quiver of Arrows here. No, I'll discard Tim Drake. Alright, so you have to get rid of some stuff. He costs 2. So I will go ahead. How can I do this? Maybe it's not Tim Drake I want to discard. Let's discard this kick. No, we'll discard Shapeshift. No, we'll discard Quiver. No, we'll discard Shapeshift. We'll discard Shapeshift. I'm doing it. We'll go ahead and play Killer Frost. That's 1 power and draw a card. 2/3 will say superpower. It's not, but that's enough to say goodbye to Gizmo. We have to destroy 8 costs with the cards. We're going to destroy Tim Drake and a kick. Tim Drake's gone forever because we can't get anything of that high value, but that's okay. Look at the top card. We may discard it, yes. That's the end of Untouchable Villain, which is... Wrong button. Sorry about that. That is the end of Untouchable Villain. Now we just have to take care of Joker and move on. So I was trying to find a way that I could keep Tim Drake because he can be really useful, but he hasn't been super useful, so I'm not too upset that that happened. New card comes out. Power of Red. Power of the Red. All right, 2, 4, 6. Actually, sorry, 2. That triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. 4, 6, 8. Now 2, 4, 6. We'll discard Molecular Vibration and draw a card. 8. Discard this to draw a card. John Constantine. We'll put Colony Suit into our hand. So again, we're still at 8. 9. We'll put Molecular Vibration to our hand. Put it down. That triggers New Titan's Tower to draw a card. 10. 11, 12. We're just going to get rid of the Joker, leaving us with 2 power. Let's go ahead and draw a card, or get a card from the destroyed pile, I mean. Gizmo can come back. We'll go with Cinder Block, though. Still at 2 power. 3 power we'll use to get Molecular Vibration and move on from there. Nice little hand there. End of that crisis, end of that villain. Let's see what happens. Ooh, we have no defense cards. It's been a while since that's happened. New crisis is Electromagnetic Pulse. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1, 2, and 3. Equipment cards lose all text and have +1 power instead. Each player must destroy an equipment in his hand. Just a single equipment, huh? Our new villain is Brainiac, who we cannot defend against, right? Nope, can't defend. Each player discards a random card and then destroys the top X cards of the main deck, where X is the cost of that card. Yikes. Don't have any of those 0 cost cards. We are destroying 2 cards. That's better, I guess. Oh, and they're both villains, so honestly, not a loss at all. New card comes out for the turn. We're going to start our turn with Bunker, revealing 3 cards, putting 1 of each type into our hand. They're all different types, so there is that. We get Tactile Kinesis down, which I guess triggers itself. Look at this, we may destroy it. We will not. But that does trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. And that also is triggering New Titan's Tower to draw a card. All right, 1 power, draw another card. Put an ongoing card down. Another ongoing card down. Two power. Oh, this counts as an equipment. So you know what? Yeah, we're going to just destroy Shapeshift. That's the end of Electromagnetic Pulse. I don't know how I missed that. I'm sorry, I keep hitting that wrong button. We just destroyed Shapeshift to get rid of Electromagnetic Pulse. Still at 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I forgot about this. We've got definitely enough card types in here. Yep, I see 4. So that's 11 power. 12 and draw a card. Goodbye, Brainiac. So we're at 0 power. 2 power, look at this top card. We'll say superpower. No, it's an equipment. I can use magic, but there's not really anything I want to destroy. So we'll just keep that 2 power. We'll go ahead and get Arsenal. Might need it. Could be fun. We have to destroy a hero later. It's perfect. It's kind of a nice play on the Green Arrow's bow from the original base set. I like it. All right, we got Zookeeper in play. Still Molecular Vibration. I keep kind of forgetting it's there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got ourselves no defense card in hand, but we still have Zookeeper, so that's fine. Our new villain, our new crisis is Collapsing Parallel Worlds. Each player places all cards he buys or gains from the lineup under this card, including villains. Remove this crisis when there are 10 cards under this card. Then one player destroys his deck and discard pile. The cards under this crisis become his new deck. So anything we buy, we get to keep for afterwards, but anything that we don't play during that turn is destroyed. So we want to play as many cards as possible during the turn where we get our 10th card under there. Lex Luthor, this attack cannot be avoided. Each player gains X weaknesses where X is equal to the highest VP among cards in his hand. All right, we're going to gain 1 weakness. All right, and we have to put a card out there. Let's get on with this turn. We're going to start with Quiver of Arrows. Look at the top card. I may discard it. No, we'll leave Magic there. We'll use Bunker real quick. Look at these 3 cards. We'll discard Flight. Keep this. All right, what aren't we going to want to keep? We'll play Animal Man and say Superpower, which it is. So that's 2 power. 3 power. We're going to use Magic on that to get the 4 power. 5, 6. We'll just use this for power. 7, 8. You know what? No, it's 6. We'll go ahead and use that to get energy absorption back because we're going to want to destroy some stuff to make our deck nice and clean. So 6 power. 7, 8. Discard Zookeeper to draw another card. 9, draw a card. I'm going to draw a card from Molecular Vibration. 10, 11. 12, 13. And what's to say I can put a hero or villain of cost 3 or less back into my hand? We'll put Plasmus, so we'll do 12, 13. Discard another ongoing card to draw a card. 14, 15. And Arsenal doesn't really do anything, but we're going to get Rot. So that leaves us with 11. John Constantine leaving us with 6. Hawk and Dove leaving us with 2. And that's that turn. We got 3 cards under there. Lots of cards discarded. I need to start destroying some cards. The main focus here is to have a nice tight deck that we can keep most of by the time Collapsing Parallel Worlds gets defeated. All right, new card comes out. Okay. We'll get Molecular Vibration down, which triggers New Titan's Tower to draw a card. We'll get Detonator down. We'll go ahead and discard Detonator in order to destroy a card in our discard pile. We're not going to need Arsenal, not what our deck's looking like right now. We can then also put an ongoing card into our hand. Maybe that's Detonator. Maybe that's one of the ones from earlier. Yeah, let's put Detonator back in our hand. Then we'll discard it to destroy that weakness we gained. And then we'll use John Constantine to look at these two cards. We'll draw this. We'll destroy Cinder Block. We'll get him back later, is the plan at least. So that one, we're at 3 power actually because of John Constantine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. We'll get Jaime Reyes, leaving us with 6. 3 with Bow Staff here, leaves us with 3, and Aqualad puts us down to 0. Again, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards here. All right, so there's a few things we have to do to get all these ongoing cards back out. And I really want to keep Cybernetic Enhancements. So I really like it if that one makes it through this. New card comes out. All right, we're going to put our first ongoing card down. That does trigger New Titan's Tower to draw a card. Look at the top card. We may discard it. No, we'll leave that there. 2 power, 3 power, 4 power, 5 power, and we can draw a card since we control an equipment. Put this one down. So again, that was 5 power, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll go ahead and gain Flight Wings, but I'm probably not going to need it. But we do have 1, 2 card types over here, so hopefully we can get there in the next couple turns. Or Red Tornado's ability I'm talking about. All right, that's a pretty good start. We'll go with Bunker, looking at the top 3 cards of our deck. Put one of each type in our hand. They are all different types, which is wonderful news. We'll get Tactile Kinesis down, which because itself, well, first we have to hit these. So we hit House of Mystery for being enough cost, and New Titan's Tower for being its first ongoing card. Then we'll use its ability. The first time you play a superpower during each of your turns, reveal the top card of your deck. You may destroy it. We will destroy this flight. All right, so that's that. Let's use John Constantine next to look at these two. We'll put this in our hand. And we'll leave Zookeeper here because we're going to use Animal Man. 2 power. It's a villain. We knew that already. Put it down. Lady Vic is down. This is a great time to beat this, I think, if we can. So we're at 2 power. We'll use Energy Absorption here to draw a card. We may destroy one in our hand. We'll destroy this kick. No. Yes, we'll destroy the kick. So again, we're still at 2 power. Oh, 4 power yet? Nope, just 2. Just 2. We're going to discard Molecular Vibration to draw a card. And then play Lasso of Lightning. 3 power, I can put this back in my hand, put it back down. 4 power, draw a card. 5, 6, use magic on that to get to 7, 8. Uh, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. If I discard an ongoing card, sure, we'll discard a Molecular Vibration to draw a card. There, that's what I wanted. 23, 24. That's much better. So with 24 power, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards here. We need 3 more. All right, 22 power left over. Minus 4 puts us at 18 power left over. 12 power left over. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. So that means all of these are destroyed, but there's not very much here. So I believe we're at 18 power, though. That's goodbye to Lex Luthor. That's the end of that crisis. We also beat Lex Luthor, leaving us with 7 power. 7 power, huh? We'll get Power of the Red, leaving us with 3 power. And we'll go ahead and get one more kick to use of magic. And that is how you keep as many cards as possible with Collapsing Parallel Worlds. We basically made it so that we played the maximum number of cards we could to keep as much of the deck. How many cards did we ultimately destroy? We gained 10 cards. We destroyed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually gained 4 cards from this particular crisis. And these are some of the strongest ones we had. I mean, Kick obviously isn't on that list, but where is it? Where are you? Cybernetic Enhancement, Bunker, John Constantine, Animal Man, Mammoth's been a great defense for us. We're in a good place. And we have all these ongoing cards we got to keep. So we got Zookeeper here was a big one. Big defense, as well as we have Flight here to defend as well, if we need it, but Zookeeper will do the job. Our new crisis is World Domination. I'm just going to get a drink real quick. Okay. At the start of your turn, resolve the current supervillain's first appearance attack against you. If it doesn't have one, discard a random card instead. Each player must destroy the top card of his deck. Remove this crisis only if one of those cards has cost 1 or greater. Each of those cards has cost 1 or greater. Sorry. Hades. Each player puts the top 2 cards of the main deck into the lineup, gain a weakness equal to the cost of one of those cards. We will defend with Zookeeper. World Domination happens. Put a card out. We have to get rid of this before we can do World Domination. So we'll get the Rot down, which does trigger New Titan's Tower to draw a card. We'll get 3 power from Bow Staff. We'll get to draw another card. This triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. We have Red Tornado's ability too, getting us to 5 power, so that's the end of Killer Frost. And then to beat, we need to destroy the top card of our deck, which is Hawk and Dove here. But that is the end of World Domination, because it costs 1 or more. So we had ultimately 5 power. We spent 4, so we've still got 1 power left over. Another ongoing card of Aqualad here. I don't know where to put all these. I'm going to start filling up here, I think. Put the locations up top. How's that sound? I'm just going to put locations in this row, and then I'll just put the rest of them below. Yeah, that works. Lots of ongoing cards, basically. I don't know where to put all these. Just take this whole row. All right, so we're still only at 1 power. New ongoing card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. There's nothing I want to buy. So we're just going to move on. We'll take care of Hades this next turn, it looks like. Not a problem. Love these ongoing cards. And now, looking at this, you know why everyone chose Blue Beetle. Like I said, I chose Red Tornado because the least people chose him, and that's the challenge I'm giving myself. But, I mean, Blue Beetle gets to draw a card whenever he controls 7 or more cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards that are just ongoing there right now. You know, now I think about it, I could have used, like, Aqualad and Molecular Vibration and Lady Vic and stuff in that last turn, and probably beat Hades pretty easily. Miss Martian, I do like that card a lot. All right, John Constantine's going to look at these 2 cards. Let's get Power of the Red in our hands. Leave this here, but you know what? Because of House of Mystery, we'll get to draw a card anyway. Let's use Power of the Red to discard these 3 cards. Discard 3 cards, that means we get to draw 3 cards. We'll use John Constantine again. Looking at these 2. We'll draw Bunker. We'll leave Flight there, I think. Animal Man, is it a superpower? Yeah, it is. So again, now we're only at 2 power. Bunker's turn. These two, we'll take these two and discard Rough Flight Wings. So we're at 2 power. Draw a card. Let's use Molecular Vibration to draw a card. 3 power, get that back into our hand, put it down. That triggers New Titan's Tower to draw another card. Boom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 power. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, goodbye, Hades. We have 5 left over. We'll buy Miss Martian, leaving us with 2. Get a card from the destroyed pile. I'm going to put Cinder Block over here. Since that's 4 card types over there now, we now have 4 power. 5, 6, 7 and draw a card. 8, 9, we can discard this to draw a card. Put down this ongoing Zookeeper. That's kind of what I wanted. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to buy anything. I guess I'll buy 1 kick to use Magic with, because Magic's floating around here somewhere. Must be this last card. I'm just going to peek. Yeah, it's Magic. It's Magic. We'll use that on something coming up. But until then, we're doing just fine. All right, we're in a good spot. We have no defense in hand, but we do have Zookeeper in play. So that's just as good. Identity Crisis. Each player flips his superhero face down. Players cannot avoid the supervillain's first appearance attack. Each player must discard +6 power worth of cards from hand, then flip their superhero face up. All right, and then it's Parallax. Each player reveals his hand and discards all cards of cost 3 or less. I do have a few of those, so we'll just use Zookeeper to defend. New card comes out. We need to discard +6 power worth of cards, huh? I didn't quite get there, it looks like. But I can draw some cards based on what I'm seeing here. We'll use Ms. Martian. Set this hand aside. Draw 5 new cards. Hopefully that helps. So are we going to get enough here? No, we're not. But we can get Bunker now. Looking at these 3. We'll get Flight Wings and kick into our hand and leave Cybernetic Enhancements there. No, we have to discard it. Can't leave it there. What am I talking about? So now we're only at 1 power, but can we get to... It's only discard them? Oh, okay. I thought it was destroy. 2, 4, 6, discarded. Ending Identity Crisis. Now we're at 1 power, and do we have anything in here? We'll use Aqualad real quick to put Cybernetic Enhancements on top of our deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 card types there, so that's actually 3 power now. 4, 5. 6. Draw a card. I may destroy one in my hand, but I'm not going to because it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Goodbye, Parallax. No need to do anything else. That just kind of ends our turn. We get our hero back, right? Oh, we get that back. We got that back at the beginning of Red Tornado. That's right. After we beat the Crisis, we got that. So we don't have a defense in the lineup, but yep, we have Mammoth in hand, so I'm not worried about that either. Our new Crisis is Rise of the Rot. At the start of your turn, gain a weakness. Unless you reveal one from your hand, each player must discard a weakness card to beat it. And Black Manta. Black Manta costs 3 more to defeat for each equipment in the lineup. There are none right now, so that's great news. Each player puts all equipment from their hand into the lineup. I mean, we've got a bunch here, but I'm just going to defend with Mammoth, which allows us to draw 2 cards and destroy a starter, but we don't really have a starter right now. Oh, shoot, these are supposed to be on top of the deck. Hold on, this was here. I don't know what the order of this was, so I'm just going to shuffle these. I might not be able to defend against this attack if this doesn't go the way I thought it would. These are supposed to be on top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we get Mammoth? We did not. So his attack does hit, which put all equipment from our hand into the lineup. Okay. We can get those back. We'll get them back. So we can't reveal any weaknesses from our deck, so we're going to gain a weakness here. Weaknesses in our hands, we'll gain one, I mean. We do get 2 power from Red Tornado. We'll use this to draw a card. Draw a card, I may put a defense card from my discard pile into my hand. We'll get Zookeeper down. That's our first ongoing card, so we can draw another card. Get Detonator down. Three, 4 superpower? Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8. We will discard this to draw a card. We know what it is. Draw a card. Ooh. No, we won't be using this. You know what? We'll use Magic on Silent Armor, though, to draw another card. Look at these two. We'll get Killer Frost and destroy this kick. Draw a card. 9 power. Look at the next 2 cards here. Draw one and maybe destroy the other. We'll destroy gain Jaime Reyes, and we will destroy Flight Wings. I forgot where we were powerized. I think we were at 8, 9, 10. Not going to use this. We'll buy both of these back, though, for 9. All right, hopefully we can get that. My main goal there was to just cycle through that and get to the point where that weakness was back on top of the deck and in this next hand, so we can use it to get rid of Rise of the Rot really quickly. So we managed to move through that deck really quick. And yeah, we got that weakness in our hand. There it is. So we do not gain one, and instead we just discard this, which defeats Rise of the Rot. And then we're actually just going to start our turn by discarding Detonator to destroy said weakness. And then we should have enough for Red Tornado already. There's Equipment, Superpower, Hero, and Villain. Yep. So that's 4 card types. That's 2 power. Get this ongoing card down that does trigger New Titan's Tower to draw another card. Molecular Vibration is down. Draw another card. Draw a card. We may destroy one in our hands. I'm not going to destroy anything. I don't know if we have the power to do that right now. So we're at 2 power. I can put cards I buy this turn on top of my deck. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Goodbye to Black Manta. 14 power. We'll discard this to get to... Sorry, that's 4 power. Discard this to get the 6 so we can get Connor Kent into our hand. Very well. Very well. Nice place to be for this final Crisis and Villain. I'm not sure what the final Crisis is. Could be anything. Let's see. We have Crisis Anti-Monitor for sure. We've already seen Wave of Terror and Arkham Breakout, so we don't have anything special. It could be the Villains one. There is one where you need villains. Like Escape Prisoners or something like that. But we'll see. Our new Crisis is Alternate Reality. At the start of your turn, destroy all heroes in your hand. Gain that many random villains from the destroyed pile and put them into your hand. Your team must destroy 12 cost worth of heroes in their discard pile. This is unfortunate because we just got rid of a lot of our discard pile. We're losing Bunker and John Constantine, so that's really unfortunate. Crisis Anti-Monitor. When a hero is added to the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Oh, put it on top of his deck, I'm sorry. We'll put a weakness from this stack on top of our deck. Crisis Anti-Monitor costs 1 more to defeat for each card in the lineup. Each player must defeat the villain to win the game. So a new card comes out, and since it is solo, we add 2 cards per turn. Now, because of alternate reality, we have to destroy both of these cards and get 2 random villains added to our hand. Now, we've kind of used Signature Trenchcoat to get all the villains we actually want, so we're not going to get villains that we really want to see, I'm sure. But it might be the expensive ones, right? So Psycho Pirate's not one of them. Shapeshift doesn't count. This card has all card types and is also a hero, villain, and equipment when you own it. So I don't own it, so it's not a villain yet. And Gizmo, so that's fine. We'll take Gizmo and Psycho Pirate, I guess. We have to do what we can to get through this deck. So Tactile Kinesis is a Tactile Kinesis hits the board. When you play a superpower like we just did, reveal the top card of your deck, you may destroy it. We'll leave her there. He does trigger New Titan's Tower to draw a card. Also triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. Anything else I can do there? We'll discard Molecular Vibration to draw a card. And we'll discard Aqualad to put Molecular Vibration back on top of our deck. We'll use Killer Frost here, 1 power, and draw a card. Put this back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I control equipment, so I draw another card. Draw a card, put a defense from my discard pile into my hand, but there isn't one. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And get a card from the destroyed pile. I might as well get a hero. Preferably a hero I want, like Hawk and Dove. That's a good one. Ooh, John Constantine, though. Bunker's even better. Bunker's the best one for sure. Yeah, Bunker. So that's 6 power. 7, 8, are you a hero? No. 9, 10, 11. I guess we can discard this to draw another card. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Shoot. What can I do with Cadmus Labs again? It's gotta be a hero or villain, cost 3 or less. We'll get to 12 power with Gizmo and draw another card. There we go. 13, 14 power. With that, we'll get rid of Jericho, bringing us down to 11. Captain Adam, bringing us down to 5. And we'll go ahead and buy Animal Man as well. That's a lot of heroes. We should be able to get rid of Alternate Reality very, very easily. In fact, wait, before we even end our turn, we can do it, can't we? Discard 12, destroy 12 cost worth of heroes. Here's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll destroy Aqualad for 10, 11, 12. That is the end of our final Crisis Alternate Reality. And before that, that's still the end of the turn. We'll move on. Now we got to take on Crisis Anti-Monitor, but I'm not worried. We're generating a ton of power. So we have to put 1 card out for the turn and 1 for the villain. We didn't add any heroes, so we can be fine knowing that. Up to 2 superpowers. Do we have any good ones over here? Nothing great, so instead what I'm going to do... but you know what? We have Cybernetic Enhancements here. So I'm not going to use Miss Martian's ability. I think we might be able to get there without it. We'll start with Connor Kent. Put up the 2 superpowers from my discard pile into my hand. One of them pretty much has to be Molecular Vibration. We'll make the other one a kick. So there's that. Now that does trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. All right, then we'll go ahead and use John Constantine to look at these 2. We'll draw Magic and leave Mammoth there. We'll get 2 power from Kick and then use Magic on it to get the 4 power. And I think we have enough for a Red Tornado. Yep, there's 4 there, so we are now at 6 power. That's a superpower, so that triggers Tactile Kinesis. Look at this. We're not going to need it, so yeah, we will destroy it. We're at 6 power. Molecular Vibration hits the table as our first ongoing card, so we'll draw a card. Put Lady Vic down. Draw a card. We may destroy one in our hand. We're only at 6 power. We won't destroy anything. 7. Do I have an ongoing card over here? No, so we'll discard Molecular Vibration to draw a card. Play Lasso of Lightning to put it back in our hand. Still at 7 power. Put Molecular Vibration back down. Detonator back down. Man, I've lost track of how much power we've had. So it's 2 power from Red Tornado. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the kicks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's it. We're at 8 power. 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And we need 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We did it. We did it. We got to 19 here. We'll get to 21. We'll draw another card. That'll get us to 22, 23. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we're fine. We can keep going. We could draw a card, destroy cards, all sorts of stuff. But either way, we beat him fair and square. Nice and easy. This went pretty well. So yeah, these ongoing cards really stack up. There's no denying that. They can pack quite a punch, and even against Crisis 1, which is sometimes one of the... I'd say Crisis 1 and 2 is like the average Crisis. Crisis 3 is much harder, and Crisis 4 is a little bit easier. So all of them lie somewhere in that range. 1 and 2 being those middle ones, and they are a lot of fun. But yeah, we beat it. We beat it nice and easily. Red Tornado was fine. Clearly, there would have been a huge advantage playing as Blue Beetle, but I challenged myself to do Red Tornado instead, and that worked out pretty well. 2 power consistently. Blue Beetle would have been a drawn card consistently, which probably would have amounted to more than 2 power most turns, but that's fine. Still a lot of fun. Love playing it, and looking forward to playing more, because we have one third and final attempt coming for Season 9, Round 1, and I'll be all caught up with that round. Back from my injury, playing again feels great. So if you're wondering what all this is about, it's for the Solo Crisis League. It's a semi-competitive way of playing the DC deck building game and its various Crisis expansions. This is for Season 9, which is a all-star season, so all the strongest heroes. We've been doing this for 9 seasons. Can you believe that? There's 5 rounds in a season. Been over a year since we started. I think we started July of last year. It's a lot of fun. Check it out if you're interested. If you're already enjoying the leagues or the videos or whatever that brought you here today and you're interested in supporting those efforts, there's a few things you can check out. There's the Etsy store where we have things like the official league mat. We've got stickers and pins and all that jazz, all that fun stuff. Check it out. I'm thinking of putting them on sale for the holidays coming up, so definitely look out for that if you're interested. Also, we have the Patreon. Patreon gets you things like those physical rewards, like the sticker, like the pin, as well as mid-round results, sneak peeks of upcoming rounds, members-only rounds between seasons, all depending on the level you decide to back at. So check out the link below if you want to learn more about that as well. Thank you for watching, thank you for playing, and I hope you're enjoying yourself. See you around.